Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. 18 Gator.
That's trash. That's trash.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Topper. Topper. High 7. High 7.
51. Mike 51.
Go.
Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. We got double up, double up, double up, double up. Run it.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long.
Brings up third down.
Set. Hut. 60 yards. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog.
Bravo. Now, motion. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, bump, bump.
Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Murray with a third and long. Able to find Isabella. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay, ready.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Rip right, rip right.
Bang. 66. Pull it. High.
Bang, bang.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, tight. Mike 51.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good for Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Mike, the flag.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Push him back. Push him back.
Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Now the Wolf.
Mike's 5-4.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Wahoo.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Stop. Yo.
Murray now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Run.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Slam, slam, slam. Full trot.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tyler Eifert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
We're going worse.
At their own 23-yard line.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 23.
And 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. 72.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he slings one that's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Check it, reload.
43 is the mic. I'm going to come back.
Throwing again. Brady. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
He hits White, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Wait, 20.
He runs.
They got tight left, tight left.
3 down. Let's go on. No, 66.
Brady now on 1st down. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Mike,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, Charlie.
Let's go, baby. Return him.
Now Brady again. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
72.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Buzz.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Gotta do better. Let it go.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
That's it.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Yo.
Man, I got you. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. They find some open field here. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Bravo.
To throw again on second down. Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady, able to get away. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Go, go, go.
On first down, it's Grant. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 21-0 our score after 1.
Patriots nothing.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And a Patriot first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's see what you got.
Motion, motion, motion. Hey, 66.
43 is the move.
Hey, wahoo. Check it, reload.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
You don't want no problem from me.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
36-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. We got 3.
To throw is Brady.
We got 3.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Boom. That's all.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Hey, Alabama.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Hey, high 7. Alert.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience. Yeah. You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see.
Hey, Alabama.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Alert! 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Regular.
From the gun, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. This game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick 6 there. It's in danger of being over before halftime.
And that's going to be a major league test for both of these teams because, look, you feel like you've got this thing locked up, right? But on the other side, in the other locker room, it's going to be a test of pride now. Forget speeches, forget adjustments. What kind of pride do they have to start the second half?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Nice, sweetheart.
Operating from the gun, Brady. He's got White here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
This is our time, guys. It's our time.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
To throw again. Brady. Dorsett making the catch. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, 66.
Again, it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
So maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Yes. Check 3. Go.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
51's to Mike. 51's to Mike.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Goal 50.
Mike's 43.
Hey, zoom.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch twist.
From the gun, Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Hey, check it.
Brady now to throw. And an alley to run. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, as time expires in the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Looking downfield for... And now here is another interception. Picked off by Will Parks. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. That's complete to his running back, Grant. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Rotate. Delta. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Shut up.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And he can't quite pick it. No interceptions so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey. We got 3. Three down.
Mike 35.
You old bandit.
35.
72.
From the gun, it's Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Come get some. Come on.
Here's Brady to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8. Brady now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, check it.
Mike 35.
Don't get nervous.
Smoke. 35's the mic.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that. Sugar.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. Check.
No, 60
Throwing again. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A 54-yard attempt.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag?
You just want to get out of here?
Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come on.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Rip left. Zone. Check. Look it. Don't go. You.
Go, Mike 51.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Completes it to Aguilar.
You ain't doing nothing today.
That one good for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Check 49.
Showing 8. 51's the Mike, boys. 51.
First down, Murray. Got his man, it's Eifert. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Great stone. Travel. Hot 7.
To throw, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Bravo.
Tackles.
Murray with a 3rd and long. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. A gain of 5. Good enough for the 1st down. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
43 is the mic, boys.
Easy.
On 1st down, Brady.
I got you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Brady. Forced out to his left. Dorsett's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but now it's 3rd and goal. New England on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and goal.
Regular.
Brady to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
That field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Go bandit.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. The quick slant caught. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Mike 54. Hey, they're scared.
They scared.
Right there, 54.
Murray now on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Mike's 5-4, Mike.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They can't hang with us.
On first and 10, here's Murray. On the move to his left. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Now, motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. 51's the mic.
I'm here all day.
Murray now on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Right there, 54. 54.
On second down now. It's Grant. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, let's go. Let's come.
Topper.
Deuce.
Undercrunch.
Yo, it's in motion. I got one. Wahoo.
To throw is Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Here we go.
You don't want
Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Check 50. Check 50.
Blue draw Coco. Ball trot.
51's the mic, boys. 51.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
51.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty
Incomplete,
quiet.
but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They get the tackle, Marcus Gilbert, second-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Check 43.
Orbit.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 32-yard line.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast, so I asked to feel my horse.